humans! And welcome to Spelunky Daily Challenge Duel! Gonna choose our space dude here. I believe is May 4th, 2020. Forgot to check the old calendar. But in case you weren't paying attention, I am apparently Subliminal. And Daily Challenge Duel is an ongoing series of me challenging my bitter nemesis, Slightly Absurd, to see which of us will be the ultimate spelunker of all time for 24 whole hours. Recently, it has been generally Slightly Absurd who has been most successful at these runs. We're gonna change that today. Pains me to crush all that gold. Don't think it was worth a bomb though. So I guess if we lose to Slightly Absurd by within 2,000 gold, we will know precisely when and where it was that I failed. It was in 1-1 in the mines when I crushed that gold. Oh, Beer Cat, I thought you'd get... God, Beer Cat is a liability. That's all he is. He's cute, in my opinion. And my desire to rescue him because of this cuteness generally leads me in the direction of failure. Didn't need to put Beer Cat there, I just felt like maybe that would get me in the right mindset. I did actually mean to get a hold of Jacob. He updated his Beer Cat sprite last night. Much more photorealistic representation of what Beer Cat looks like, you know, in real life. Looks like a real pile of shit. Which isn't actually indicative of Jacob's art skills. No, just you know, more so his Beer Cat, that is. Beer Cat's general personality, not Jacob's. Would in fact not call Slightly Absurd a huge piece of shit. But I certainly reserve the right to refer to Beer Cat thusly. If maybe we can't get this spider. No. This is worth a rope. What do we got for sale here? Spike shoes. Yeah, I'll buy some spike shoes. Oh yeah, I'll buy some spike shoes. Let's see. No sticky bombs yet. This level is all blocked off. Beer Cat has tunneled himself deep into the wall of the mines. Well, this level generally sucks. Let's go on to 1-3 and see if we can't find success deeper in the mines. I was doing a little bit of text editing in the Spelunky files. Jacob was showing me some of the alterations he has made. And how. And so, using that knowledge, I was trying to create some alterations of my own, so some of these level feeling messages may be new and unique to you, as they will be me, because I have yet to play through the game with them altered, so let me know in the comments if you happen to spot a typo that I don't. So I've got a bad habit entirely ignoring the level messages. That's why I thought, maybe if I change some of these, I will be more inclined to realize when I'm in a level that has snakes or spiders. Kali Shrine. And me without a beer cat. Ain't that always how it goes? Dropped his ass off early. Well, at least we got this caveman corpse. But we got a new one here. Teleported to a nice farm upstate. Kali's gaze is upon you. Maybe I would help you out there, that if maybe you ain't one of them mirror readers. Type of person. Works at a Waffle House. And asks what people are reading for. Saying this is indicative of anyone who works at the Waffle House. This is just a reference to a very old comedy sketch by Mr. Bill Hicks. So if you're a fan of comedy, or the band Tool, you might be aware of who he is. Otherwise, you might not. I think he was a bit more popular in Britain than he was in the United States. Although that's presumptuous of me. Perhaps you are from Britain. Or England. Sort of close-minded speculation you can expect from someone that's from the States. I missed that spider. You don't want to miss the spider. Definitely don't want to miss the bat. Ooh, yeah, well. Spike shoes. Forgot I had them. Not that there was any chance of me getting that scorpion all the way to the Kali Shrine. Maybe if I had an arrow shaft. Oh, well. This is unfortunate. Because what I really want is to have that jetpack. Now we're gonna have to listen to this. For the foreseeable future. Oh, that was a bad bomb. That was a bad bomb. It wasn't my fault. That was the bomb's fault. Alright. Well, that's not a great showing, but at least we're alive. For now. Now what we need is to get all of this nonsense teleported to a nice farm upstate. I worked in conjunction with the message there to finish my sentence. It's that sort of incredible ad-libbing you can expect from this channel. You haven't subscribed yet, which is possible. Indeed likely. If you're not in my immediate family. Maybe you should subscribe to the channel. Jacob and I generally post these videos either daily or every other day. And though he is much better at the game than I am, I'm getting better. Our selflessness is rewarded. See, I've given myself a moral out for all the beer cat teleportation. Now when I see those messages, I feel good about myself, inspired even, to continue using the teleporter. Not this teleporter, that was just good timing. The beer cat teleporter. To send him to a nice farm upstate. Ah yes, the Kapala. Ah yes, my documentary. Oh, the spirit of Dick Bud. I don't remember what I changed his message to. There's something in there about the Dick Bud. Wish I could say that I was paying attention when he appeared. No, I was not. Now all I have to do is remember, shopkeepers have been angered. It is their every intention to make me pay for my crimes. What do you do? There's a bomb box and a jetpack. If your answer was steal it, well, you belong here. You have opinions that I have, and that means I prefer to speak to you than anyone else. Interestingly enough, little Mr. Firefrog there, though he was in explosion mode, he will turn back into a blue frog when he falls in the water. And that might be common knowledge to you, but what I mean is, after you've stomped on him and he's been triggered, or you've hit him with a nice, well-timed shotgun blast, he'll still be disarmed. Turn back into an OP blue frog. Oh, we want to be right about here. Yes, perfect. Beer Cat is not worth a bomb right now. I say that with some certainty. Here's another thing you might not know. It's helpful. Toss your corpse down there on them spikes. See that? A little bit of blood pops out. A little bit of blood. Soaking up the blood. Well, didn't say it was a lot. Just said that it was there. Put the old shopkeeper corpse on the ringer. Filling from his jammy dodgers comes out. Oh, well, now we've got another situation where I don't want to use my bombs yet. That's how you end up with no way to get to the black market. There's a little fish there in the water too. I don't know if you've ever noticed that. Another way to get yourself a little bit of extra health. Yeah, that's something I'm not really expecting to go well, dealing with that gentleman. Oh, we got a glitchy fish. That's a shame. Ropes. Yeah. Don't it figure. butthole can very easily find his way out of there to me. And I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. No black market entrance. There is a chance. I think he just got out of there, didn't he? There's a chance for some bombs up here. Gonna roll the dice. Roll the old bones, see what happens. And we have been rewarded for a blatant disregard of a lack of explosives. Speaking of blatant disregard, there was an opportunity to get out of here safely. Maybe should have taken it. No matter. Here's a chance I missed the black market there, but hey, you know, shit happens. Wear a helmet, yeah? That's the way it goes sometimes. Alright, double spring shoes. I hear the old tink tink. And the 𝑈-jet-eye. Black market is apparently here. I don't. It's obscured by the ground. So. Ah, yes. The entrance to what will certainly be a pit of despair on this run. At least got enough blood at this point to survive at least a single explosion. So that's good. What's this gentleman doing down here? Hanging out? Oh, you bastard. Frog nearly ended everything. It's that kind of bold hubris ended my run yesterday. Flying around with a jetpack and plasma cannon in hand, feeling like a champion. Speaking very condescendingly, in my opinion. About the ins and outs and the do's and don'ts of using the plasma cannon. Here's what you want to do, and here's what you don't want to do. And then I shot the ceiling and I exploded. Trying to clear out the first level of the temple. To get Beater Cat, no less. He is a stain on society. Bit of a trick I learned there from 𝑝𝑒𝑙𝑢𝑛_GO and Jacob both. The speed running at community et al. You blow out that hole there. Piss off the shopkeepers, and then if you stay below their line of sight, rather than jumping around like boundless idiots, they will actually just run straight forward and downward, and provided that you're blocked off, shielded from their bullets, it's a relatively safe way to get rid of them. I thought I shot the bat! Missed the bat! That's a shame. Nope, still alive, isn't he? He surely is. Well, we'll just bomb further and further until he reaches the very bottom of the level. Aw, Beer Cat. Can't say that you didn't deserve it. It's made some terrible choices in life. Some of the opinions that cat has? Oh. Just don't take him to Thanksgiving. Beer Cat's opinions don't belong at the dinner table with your elderly relatives. someone will leave offended. The ground is littered with the corpses of seething morons, which I do appreciate. And we got all that gold. Dum 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 to the ice caves. What do we got here? Beer cat? You might just get blasted, buddy. Just for the hell of it. Plenty of health. In fact, almost too much. Which I might, in fact, regret saying rather quickly. Oof. No climbing gloves. I do need to keep that in mind. For some reason, I get it in my mind pretty easily that I've got climbing gloves when I don't. Just like the spider doesn't. Bye. Hoping he doesn't get stuck. There we go. Stuck in the worm tongue. That would have been a bit of a shopkeeper sentry. Turn this into a tower defense game. Could be a Kali shrine. We're just gonna drop Beer Cat off. He'll find his way down there. Yes. I knew you were a living skeleton because you were able to be frozen. Strangely, no aliens present in this level. Yes, I am in fact aware that you can very easily, with a jetpack, ghost these gems, turn them into diamonds. Not really that competitive. I find it unlikely, and I will be setting any Spelunky world records. And generally Jacob doesn't either. Not set world records, because he doesn't ghost the gems, so I don't really want to make a habit out of doing it myself. Trying to decide here. Do we want to try to tackle the worm? I mean, we got Beer Cat here. We got life. Got plenty of bombs. Got a shotgun available. I forget if the worm precludes you from being able to get the level with the Moai head in it. If I recall, it's a bonus level. My recollection, as you may very well be familiar, is not the greatest. I certainly just sent that emerald into the abyss. Ah, Beer Cat. Alright, never mind. We're not going to the worm. Beer Cat is going to the exit. I think he is. I don't hear the Beer Cat exiting the level sound. Yep, we're gonna go downward. Leave the spirited dick butt up there haunting. Do your pleasure, spirited dick butt. Have your druthers. Bwaha. It's funny when everything that isn't me explodes. Including slightly absurd. Bwaha. Bwaha. Still gonna be left wondering What might have happened if we went into the worm? I could be dead by now. Strange. I will take it. Would appear as though the loose platform landed on the shopkeeper. That's a shame. Let his dreams and hopes be crushed for once. That's what I say. I don't approve of that alien's location. There may be no real reason for me to go in that direction. Ah, yes. Haha, yes. The preferential descension into explosion. As we study the migration patterns of the small alien, we find some idiosyncrasies and unique behavior. Sorry, Beer Cat. Sorry, not sorry. Here, buddy. Say I'm sorry, but I thought it was funny. Not a ton of embedded gems. I know I just passed up some over there. I thought maybe I'd fan out. See what else we had going on. Get the old sapphire. Not really a good way to get to that emerald. With a mine exclusively. Got a big clump of gold somewhere, maybe? There gold in some of them air hills? Again, fortunately working with my limited capacity for short-term memory. Yeah, I probably could have found a way to get to that ruby. Nah. Not with a mine. Not with a mine. Gonna be looking for that moai head. What is exploding? Pray tell. Shopkeeper. Shopkeeper exploded. I do hear an alien. Oh, there he is. I don't necessarily appreciate his capacity to ruin everything by just being above me. Hey, there's that caveman coming out of the ice I hadn't seen before. Look at that, now I've seen it myself. Saw that in one of Jacob's runs recently. I was not aware that that was a thing that happened. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? What do you think about this? Hell yeah. That's how you get 2 gems with 2 blocks between them. In case you were wondering. Maybe that alien might descend a little. I don't know how that's gonna pan out. No matter. We're here to rescue Beer Cat. I'll save you, Beer Cat. Now I need that mine. First we'll get the idol. Pop that old feller down there in the exit. Yes, sir. No, sir. Grab us your mine. me a jam. $14 health. That wasn't even really out. I guess it's a decent spelunky run when you're not even aware of how much health you have. Can't really complain about that. I mean, I will. Probably have. But that was a damn fine showing with the Kapala. If I do say so, and have myself. Gotta make him work for it a little bit. Am I right, fellas? Ah, yes. The head jet. As I had hoped. Welcome to Earth. That means there's a mothership here. Let me know in the comments if you know where the Welcome to Earth reference came from. There's a hint. It's the same joke the programmers of the game made, with different wording. I should have thought that through better. Thinking I had one more space before that generally pissed him off. Ah, yes. An explosion indeed. Perfect. He finds his gemstones strewn upon the ground, deserving his fate. He breathes no more. Copy that into the text file, into the random entry. Jacob has, as I have seen, included a reference to a particular fast food chain which shall remain unnamed. Because they gotta sweeten the pot. I'm not gonna advertise their food to all of you for free. That's not how this works. I'm gonna have to say, yep. I'll waste that mine. Forgetting that I have 16 ropes in the jetpack. Completely. Yep. One install. Ah yes, what is this horrible entity? That is what I wrote for the spirited dick butt. Now I remember. The spirit of dick butt. A boo. A boo. A boo. You know, can ghost these gems. Don't know if it's worth it. Seems like an awful lot of work. Well, maybe not. Oh, there's something you may not know. The alien lasers injure the ghost. You haven't seen Slightly Absurd show that off in one of his videos. And until just that moment, I had completely forgotten. Somewhat surprised by his sudden ascension. Well, that's what happened there. Old spirited dick butt takes a single point of damage out of what I think is 999 points of health. So if you're not busy, you can actually kill the ghost just by hanging out in the old ice caves for 20 minutes or so. That's going to end up sending sapphires into the abyss. What the hell? Let's do this. I'm going to hit up the old mothership. What have we got to lose except for the daily challenge duel to Slightly Absurd? And hey, we might do that anyway. You never know. At least I can blame my own decisions. I have some agency over what happened here. It's not that Jacob is in fact much better than me at this game. No. Simply that I made the choice to go into the mothership. Well, that's all that happened here. You know it, he knows it, I know it. Spread the message. We got some explosions to make over here. I don't hear explosions. A little annoyed that I'm not hearing explosions over there, fellas. See what you can do about setting up that whole explosion situation for me there. Drat. Rats. There's one. There's one. Can't live in fear of the explosions your entire life, as I have been. And jump in that ball pit. Get some pee on you. Live your life. People still saying YOLO? Is that a thing still? While planking? Because YOLO while planking. I've always said that. Moon walked out of the room, did the Macarena, yelling YOLO, or Froyo, or whatever. Hopefully goodbye forever, Mr. Shopkeeper. One thing I do need to keep in mind is the old, Alien Queen's little barrier there. Reflects bullets. That'll get you. That'll get you right where it hurts. Man, those plasma blasts move really quickly when they come from an alien lord. Speaking of alien lords, this is Space Dude Vendetta edition. The Vendetta run. I hear some... Ah yes. Simply lasers. We shall continue forward. I'm gonna get the spirited dick butt away from there. And I do believe I hear a beer cat. Shopkeeper's bouncing around somewhere. Hey, beer cat. You're bullshit. You're a great creator. You're a great character. I appreciate your creator. But you, sir, Mr. Beercat, are bullshit. Well, that's the mothership done. No excuse to lose to Jacob now. I mean, again, save from his general talent at the game. The game of Spelunky. That was a bad shot. Bad throw. I'm calling that one. That was my bad. Many things aren't. I'll say that one was. I'll admit that one. That one was my bad. Man, this got a hell of a kickback. You can kind of nestle yourself in this little corner here. But other than that, there is some recoil on the old plasma cannon. I had a single run, and this was long, long ago, in days past, playing on the console edition, where I actually got one of these in a crate right at the beginning, visible from the entrance. Just had to descend a little bit, open up a crate, and I got the old journal entry for it. I had no idea what it was. I think I fired it twice, and I was killed nearly immediately. Like, well, that was cool, I guess. Only if I had known at the time how truly rare of a spawn that was. That was very close. And that's the only downside I see to using this thing, is it seems like, even more so than with the boomerang, anything that you fire it at just beelines directly toward you. I don't know if the explosion happens a little later than it should. At least with the shotgun pellets, when you shoot an alien, they're gonna go generally in the other direction. And that's not the case here. That explosion can completely end your run. Oh man, I was messing around in the temple last night. I'm trying to get better at beating Olmec with no bombs. Without spending 8 minutes doing it. I didn't realize I went and... I think Jacob sent me a video of Kinejip in a speed run. And he just, you know, walks back and forth. And granted, in that run I think he did use bombs, but... The general tactic, strategy still remains. You can just get down in a tunnel. As long as you've got a couple of ropes, you're probably going to be alright. So I was trying to do that last night, a little practice in. Since I've got no pace, I'm like, yeah, opportunity to practice cooking up some bombs too. Why not? Why not do that? Cooked up a bomb, tossed it at Anubis, killed by the scepter, flying back toward me at terminal velocity in an easterly direction. Should have whipped him for some blood first. Didn't think about it until it was too late, clearly. But I gave him a nice little tap on the booty. Sent him off proper. Ah yes, it's a trap. That means there's an opportunity for a beer cat idol in this level. See, my problem is, despite the fact that I've played this quite a few times, I always forget what the level feelings mean. And so now, since I've devised my own, I've got a nice little reminder. Like, oh, that means this. I recall that one because I wrote it. Though I had, until now, forgotten it. I have re-recalled. Alright, now we've just got to babysit, 6 items. Hope Beercat doesn't find his way down here. I don't think the fire guys can find their way up here. would greatly appreciate the shopkeeper finding his way out here, though. Well, let's see. There's a crush trap down there. I see that. That sucks. At least that arrow trap's been set off. That's not gonna do it. Did I miss it again? Surely I did. I will waste every bomb getting rid of that, knowing full well I've got a plasma cannon. Not smart. Not the smartest, but we're safe. Spirit of Dick Butt is well on his way. Forgot that was a thing. Got too caught up in all of this nonsense. We'll at least get rid of this Tiki Trap. Perhaps this Hawkman. Start making a bit of a safer exit for ourselves. Nope, nope, nope. Don't want to do that. That's a lava pit. Man, this is one hell of an ending. There's that recoil I mentioned. I am gonna stop bringing that stupid plasma cannon to the temple. I became one with the spirit of Dick Butt. Oh, boo, let's go to the leaderboard. Oh, it would be another day in a row. What am I doing here? I always do this. Another day in a row of Jacob and I both dying in 4-1. But I have remained the victor. I have become successful. I am a champion in my own mind. Check out Slightly Absurd. Go over to his channel. Let him know, type in his comment section. Just type. Spell that phonetically. He'll know. He'll know what it means. Just let him know I sent you. Hey, Slightly Absurd. Just heard about your videos from apparently Subliminal. And he says, Contar. Contar. Contar, if you're watching this, leave a comment. We've got a running grudge with you because we recognize your name. I recognize Excitainment as well. And there are others, you know. That Mark guy, I think I recognize his name. Might be presumptuous of me to attribute a gender to that Mark guy, but I think that's a him. What's our total count here? Thus far, only 99. Not many people. But what's most important, I think you'll find, is that I am victorious. Well, if you haven't yet, click the like button. Like me. Or, if you're not a wonderful, kind human being, you can click the dislike button. I won't judge you, any more than I have already judged you from this statement. And subscribe, maybe leave a comment if you want to get in on this whole daily challenge duel. If you think you can handle the plasma cannon better than I can, or perhaps destroy Slightly Absurd in such a manner as I have. But alright, all joking aside, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. It's given me something to do while I'm hunkered down. So hopefully it's given you something to do too. Maybe provide you a little bit of entertainment. Gives me a way to talk to myself. Ostensibly talking to you. So, if you stuck around, thanks for doing so. Again, do something kind for somebody. Maybe call up your mom if you can. Tell her you miss her. Call up your dad. Let him know you change oil in your cars. I'm sure he'll be proud. Stay safe. Stay sane. Wash your hands, wash your face, and do all those good things. I love you guys. Okay, bye.